and welcome back to Chasing the Target. IPL auction on its way, and in a couple of hours, in fact, probably 11 घंटे बाकी है. दुबई में होने वाला है ये, obviously कल 19th नवंबर को. एंड या में काफ़ी प्लेयर्स है, 333 प्लेयर्स है जिसमें से चूज करना है. उसमें से 214 इंडियन है, 119 ओवरसीज हैं, बाहर के प्लेयर्स हैं, 215 अनकैप प्लेयर्स हैं, एंड 2 एसोसिएट नेशन यानी कि जैसे कि कनाडा या आयरलैंड वैसे प्लेयर्स हैं. तो 77 स्लॉट्स है 10 टीम में फिल करने के लिए, एंड 30 आर रिजर्व फॉर ओवरसीज. तो 77 स्लॉट्स फिल करना है, यानी कि दिस इज अ मिनी आईपीएल ऑक्शन, इट्स नॉट द मेन आईपीएल ऑक्शन. तो 77 में से 30 विल बी फॉरेन अब्रॉड प्लेयर. उसमें आपके पास मिचेल स्टार्क है, रचिन रविंद्र है, पैट कमिंस है. तो देयर लॉट ऑफ ऑप्शंस. आगे आगे डिस्कस करेंगे भाई किसके पर्स में कितने पैसे, किसके पर्स में चोरी होने वाले हैं, किसके पर्स में से स्मार्ट बाइज कर सकते हैं. एंड ऑब्वियसली टॉप प्लेयर्स की भी एक लिस्ट है हमारे पास जो main key figures हो सकते हैं who can change the context of this year's IPL particularly. And we've already one very important figure, Mitchell Starc. जिस तरीके से ये साल उन्होंने bowling करी है, Ashes ले लीजिए, बॉर्डर गवास्कर ले लीजिए, वर्ल्ड कप ले लीजिए. He's been a fantastic asset for Australia obviously over the years, and I'm pretty sure he'll be a fantastic asset for any IPL team. Team wise अगर हम देख रहे हैं, maybe RCB will be one of those who will probably want Mitchell Starc mostly because उनकी bowling थोड़ी they're lacking a foreign pace bowler. I mean they've got मोहम्मद सिराज fantastic for, बस सिराज के लिए एक partner ढूंढना है. Obviously they tried David Willey जो नहीं come off करा था, तो Starc might be fitting for the likes of Royal Challengers Bangalore. And I'm pretty sure they'll also want to see something. Maybe even Chennai can go for it because they also they've been having a lot of issues. Ben Stokes भी नहीं रहा, तुषार देशपांडे ये लोग बच्चों पे probably the reliance might not be that much. But then you got young Rachin Ravindra also जो न्यूजीलैंड के टीम में काफी आवाज बनाए, वर्ल्ड कप में कितने की सेंचुरीज मार चुका. तो that is another pick that people will probably want to go for. बस ये पे ऑफ है कि भाई एक ही इम्पैक्ट प्लेयर का कोई बढ़ावा नहीं है ये साल. हमें पता चला कि obviously there's always that same 4 rule of foreign players. अब ये आईपीएल में एक एडिशन अभी हम इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ है कि 2 आई थिंक बाउंसर्स विल बी अलाउड in 1 over. So that's a new news that is coming as we speak है भाई. 2 बाउंसर अलाउ होंगे ये एडिशन ऑफ आईपीएल में 1 ओवर में. तो पर ओवर 2 बाउंसर जो आइडियली 1 ऑफ कर देते हैं आफ्टर द फर्स्ट बाउंसर. नाउ देयर गोइंग टू बी 2, so it's going to probably make things interesting. Maybe trying to balance के भाई बॉलर्स के लिए कुछ तो इजी करने के लिए ये रूल इंप्लीमेंट करें कि जहाँ पे 2 बाउंसर्स आप अलाउ कर रहे. तो आई थिंक let's see. I mean what's going to happen. Joined by regular main man wearing the orange color already. Ready for the auction or not?
Yeah, ready man. कल सुबह में मतलब मेरे टाइम से 10 साढ़े 10 को I'm looking forward to it. Our auction is the most fun part of the IPL मेरे हिसाब से. There's a lot of like shopping happening, a lot of bargaining. But yeah, it should be very exciting.
Yeah, and the thing is that इतना कम available slots है, 77 जिसमें 30 overseas players और आपके पास 333 names है to choose from. It makes difficult to everyone need to get what they want, right? So you have to be like exactly knowing what you want and what budget you're going to try to get it in. I'm pretty sure
First, I think you refresh your stream. Can't hear there, but हाँ कल auction है tomorrow 1 PM I think India time 1 बजे या 1:30 को शायद 1 o'clock I think India time is the auction. And like I said कि भाई slots to fill थोड़े कम है, player supply ज़्यादा है. तो let's see what happens tomorrow. I think particularly fast bowlers कल ज़्यादा में बिकेंगे. अगर आप देखो मिचेल स्टार्क, Gerald Coach, Shardul Thakur, these guys will go for more because every team needs a fast bowler. तो bidding war शुरू होंगे वैसे ही भाई, इनको भी चाहिए ये bowler, उनको भी वो bowler चाहिए. So I think they'll probably be more expensive. Whereas batsmen, देखो आपके पास है राइली रोसो, Travis Head, जबरदस्त batters है, but teams already have good batters as well. So maybe the demand especially for foreign batters होता नहीं होगा, मगर foreign fast bowlers के लिए काफी demand है. Leg spinner के लिए भी maybe Hasaranka will go for big money again. But looking forward to it. Agar main dekha, like Gujarat will have to do some. They have the biggest purse right now. They'll have to do something in terms of how to replace Hardik Pandya. Maybe एक bowler और एक batsman ले ले, दो player के साथ fill करे Hardik Pandya के boots. That will be a tough ask because Indian all-rounder वैसा जो कप्तानी भी कर सकता बहुत rare है in the Indian market, and Hardik Pandya is probably irreplaceable, but they'll have to find a way on how they can adjust and how they can still continue to मतलब be successful IPL में Gujarat Titans. अगर मैं वही list I have with me, I'm making a comeback after 10, 15, 20 years. The main man, the owner of the channel, Mr. Don. How are you doing?
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. This is the most exciting time for you, in many ways than one. But in particular, अगर IPL के बारे में बात करें तो like it's the auction time, and this is when all the numbers are being crunched, and you love doing number crunching.
I love doing number crunching. This time I've been a little bit behind because of some personal commitments, but yeah, it's been.
खड़े के शेक हो रहे कहाँ है तुम?
मैं घर पे हूँ. I've stopped sitting on my desk while working or while doing anything. तो मैं खड़ा हूँ.
So you stand and work, huh?
Stand up desk, yeah.
You're standing and working. Yeah, I was saying like this time around, it looks like because of the supply demand factor, fast bowlers will probably go for more money because every team needs a fast bowler, especially foreign fast bowler. Mumbai dekh lo, Bangalore dekh lo. A lot of teams, KKR also, they need to get fast bowlers. So someone like Gerald, Coetzee, Mitchell Starc, Shardul Thakur might go for a lot of money, even if their worth is not that much, because of the demand, and it will cause wars. I was always thinking that Travis Head will be expensive, but the demand for Travis Head as a player, if you look at his skill set, is not as much as maybe a faster bowler, even though I would probably rate him higher, the highest in terms of value, if you just look at him individually.
Paddy Cummins is going to be the highest bought player this auction. That's my prediction. That's my early prediction. But yes, I think, like you said, Travis Head, probably, because of the opening slot that he covers, most teams seem sorted with the opening slot. So, it becomes a little bit harder for Travis to find a spot where he can, break open, maybe like a team like Sunrisers might consider if they have an option, because maybe like Mayank Agarwal and Abhishek Sharma is not working, they might consider. But yes, I definitely agree that the fast bowlers are going to be the cream de la cream this time. So it's going to be fun to see that.
Yeah, mere हिसाब से भी also because of the demand, it's going to be faster bowlers. I was always thinking Travis Head, but then I was just checking. Every team needs a fast bowler, a foreign fast bowler, especially maybe apart from Sunrisers or like maybe one or two teams. Every team was probably going to go. Mitchell Starc, bro, is like 33, 34 done, but still they're going to go crazy because of that demand, and he's won World Cup WTC. और उसका ये भी भरोसा नहीं है कि पूरा IPL खेलता नहीं खेलता, but they're going to go all out for him, it looks like.
उन्हें मैच विनर है बॉस, उन्हें एक दो गेम जिता दिया तो बस से उन लोग he'll be worth that 10-12 crores that will go for him.
Yeah, and Fez is also back with us. Fez, who do you think is going to be the most expensive player in the auction?
Mitchell Starc, man, because Josh Hazelwood is also a half out for the season for Bangalore. तो और जितना भी बढ़ाते जाओ, I think वही चुनना उसके पीछे पड़ जाने वाले. तो it's going. I mean, Mitchell Starc, because obviously what he brings to the table. अब तो दो bouncer भी आगे season में, so they probably want to go after fast.
If he's the most expensive player, then he won't go to Bangalore because Bangalore won't be able to afford him.
पैसे नहीं है, but they need him a lot, like because Hazelwood नहीं है and
no, but
Siraj है. Yeah,
they can try. Go for maybe who I think will be the most expensive. Don said Pat Cummins. You said Starc. I think it'll be Gerard. Yeah, I think
he won't be the most expensive. He'll go for good money. I think he'll go for good money, but he won't be the most expensive.
Yeah, I'm going for an outside shout because मेरे को ऐसा दिख रहा कि because he can bat as well, and he's
younger. Pat Cummins can also bat.
Yeah, I know, but Pat Cummins is, and also Pat Cummins tried and tested, but because he's been expensive in the IPL, Gerard Coach is that unknown factor, right? And he did well in the World Cup Indian conditions. Mein thoda sa recency bias, but yeah, I mean, you and Faz probably will be more right than me, but I'm just going for a left field pick.
The dark horse, I think that'll do good. That'll do good business. Josh English will be good, but I think Daniel Sam. I think Daniel Sam might go because quiet. Once the big money goes off, Daniel Sam.
Oh,
he's a good left arm fast bowler also. He's a good squad player. I think he's coming in at 2 or 1.5. Oh, right.
1.5.
1.5.
1.5. Yeah.
So might be just a slightly cheaper option. Maybe in the second round or something to might see a little bit, depending on once the people figure out what they want in the team, and as a good backup fast bowler, I think he's a solid option.
Daniel Sams, I mean that's a good shout as well. मेरे हिसाब से bowler ही कोई ऐसा जाएगा. But if we Don, I didn't get your theory on Mumbai Indians, Hardik Pandya going, and how does that affect the auction? Because अब देखो, there's two teams who don't have much purse. I think especially RCB, Mumbai, even Lucknow don't have a big purse. But ये जो
even
Mumbai
Rajasthan.
Even Rajasthan Royals. But what do you think about that whole thing? And then RCB getting Cameron Green. Now that I look at it, I think RCB kind of made a mistake, because I don't think Cameron Green would have gone that much in the auction, 17 crore. If they really wanted him, they could have just put him in the pool.
See, for sure, 100%, I think that was a little bit of a surprise move from RCB, because 17 crores on an all-rounder, because they have a fairly solid batting lineup. Yes, of course, he adds good value to that batting lineup, no doubt. But relatively solid team, like the likes of Faf, Virat, Maxi has been so good for them, and he's been playing well. Dinesh Karthik always in the RCB jersey seems to be getting the runs. They found a couple of good Indian players who are filling in that middle order problem that they tend to have. So I'm really surprised by 17 CR, especially because it's not like they had 40 CR to spend and they just spent 17 CR. Now they are going to struggle to find like a good fast bowler and just kind of fill that 11 for them, which has always been RCB's problem. They have 8-9 good players, but वो एक दो player की वजह से उन्हें always affect होते हैं. So surprising move. I think I don't know. Mumbai Indians has done some very interesting business with bringing Hardik back, making him captain. Lot of news about Rohit Sharma fans not liking it. Rohit Sharma himself has not come out and said anything. So it's like you don't rock a steady boat बोलते ना, वरना steady boat को rock कर दिए, वो issue दिख रहा मेरे को.
Yeah, even if
The
you're
likes
looking
of
at from
Sky and Bumrah also will be upset with that, and they are clearly showing that.
Yeah,
because when you get potential captains, and also like if you're looking from a professional perspective, and like a thing like Rohit Sharma is still very capable of winning you another championship. It's not like he's not able to do that. He can still do that.
It would have been a smart thing to do for them to do it in the big auction, which is next year. Abhi sab clear karke, one more year of Rohit Sharma was definitely on the cards. He's anyway going to be playing for India at the World Cup from the looks of it. So one more year, and then make these big changes in the new auction. It made sense also. Okay, bada auction aane wala hai. You don't want to retain Rohit Sharma at 16 CR. You let him go at that point, and maybe some other team takes him, great. But at that point in time, it would have made sense. Aisa beach mein auction mein jaake, bring in, and now they are also struggling with the purse. So it's very surprising what has happened. Hardik has a lot to live up to now. It's a very, very difficult, big boots to fill. Plus, along with the noise that is with it, so that's going to be difficult.
Yeah, also, like you said, John, like I think Surya and Bumrah also were eyeing the captaincy post Rohit Sharma, right? So ekdam se in the middle, you get a new captain who already left. Like he had his chance to be captain or at least stay in the line, and Surya Kumar and Bumrah have given a lot more time in the Mumbai camp now. In deep, and ekdam se आप फिर वापस ला लिए हार्दिक को and made him a captain. Now they don't. I think
you think about Bumrah and Sky. They accepted 12 CR and 8 CR to be with Mumbai Indians. हार्दिक वो टाइम पे नहीं बोला because उसको 16 मिल रहे थे, उन्हें चले गया गुजरात को. अब वापस 16 लेके वापस आ गया and became the highest paid now. So it feels a little
and got captaincy
also. So definitely Bumrah and Sky are upset. Sky chalo theek hai, he doesn't have that much time, but Bumrah has a good 5 years left in him. So he would have probably been the next cycle captain for sure. At least 3-4 साल के लिए he would have been anticipating that.
Bumrah Hardik are the same age, so like.
हाँ नहीं मैं बोल रहा हूँ Sky may be a little bit older, but Bumrah would probably.
Yeah, Sky is older. Yeah. But yeah, well, if you see the purses over here, Chennai, we can start about Chennai. They have 31.4. They probably need to get a replacement for Ben Stokes. That's the main thing they have to do. फिर उसके बाद probably get a bowler also. But yeah, Fez, who do you think they look to go for Chennai Super Kings?
I mean, yeah, they want to replace Ben Stokes, but I think ideally Rachin would be the best pick. Yeah, Rachin would be the best pick for them because he can bat 300 in the World Cup, 2 or 300 in the World Cup, and proven right now. A 20 over format, I have not seen him, so I don't know. MS can get the best out of anyone, but they'll then lack with a fast bowler, right? Because Ben Stokes obviously didn't bowl half of the season, but here I don't think their bowling has been an issue with Deepak Chahar consistently being injured. उसके बाद आपके पास तुषार देशपांडे who is not a reliable source. So maybe they might also eye a Mitchell Starc is what I feel.
मेरे को दिख रहा है कि they'll go for Rachin because they want to shore up the batting, and then they'll go for Shardul or Harshal.
Yeah, because they also need a replacement for Ambati Rayudu. Yeah.
And yeah, exactly. Middle order के लिए they'll go with Rachin, and then Shardul और Harshal Patel yellow पे ने तो MS निकाल लेता उन लोगों का best.
Rachin, Ravindra, and then Santer will be similar in terms of bowling options. Then they'll use him as a batter. Rachin.
Like Ben Stokes, right? They used to do batting.
Like at number 3-4, where Ambati Rayudu ka replacement, like at 4, So
yeah, but surprisingly, his T20 average is not that great. I was looking at his domestic also, utta wo nahi hai, but because of the World Cup and everything, I'm sure he'll be in demand, and Chennai will look for him.
Boys, I'll be right back in like 5 minutes.
Yes.
Wait for SRH before I come, okay?
We'll do it now. Okay. And then first Delhi Capitals 28.95.
Delhi
Rishabh Pant, I don't know if he's going to play as an impact player or whether he had games or will he have games or not. Maybe they need to look for a captain. Maybe they need to look for a wicket keeper. Middle order batting ka un log ka issue hai, right? That's what they have to stack basically.
Yeah. Yeah, and they've cleared out a lot of the problem that they had. They cleared out Sarfaraz and they cleared out the rest of the gang who was not Manish Pandey and all of these guys who, weren't performing, weren't showing. Now it's time, like they've probably do some smart business, which you can see at least they're thinking about doing the right moves where they try to approach Rohit Sharma. Now that still hasn't made a lot of spark. Obviously, it did make initial noise, but there's nothing that we know. Okay, by trade window kab tak khula hai? Apparently, someone told us till the 20th or something. So if they are able to get Rohit Sharma, that is going to be one impactful move. And along with Rohit Sharma, if he's able to clutch a few smaller younger players, who like not exactly uncapped maybe, but वही 50-60-70 लाख के range में है जो at least थोड़ी बहुत batting कर सकते, then I think they'll make a lot of money because they've got decent with Warner. They've got a good option with David Warner. They've got decent bowling. I think they got with Ishant Sharma the way he bowled, Kuldeep Yadav the way he's bowling. Bowling is I think sorted. It's just the gaps in the batting that they need to fill.
And Gujarat, that's the biggest salary cap they have. I think it's like 38, 39, close to 40 crores there because they let go of Mr. Hardik Pandya. So उन लोगों को वो पैसे भी है. You add 16 crores to what you put over there. So that is what around like 38, 39 crores. Yeah. So how do they make up for that? मतलब उन लोग की bowling तो जबरदस्त दिखती in terms of this Mohammad Shami, Rashid, Noor. Potentially they can get another fast bowler in there, and then batting they need a batsman I think because Ridhiman Sahab, Matthew dono like वो हो जा रहे हैं. They're getting older now, so they need replacements for that.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Indian batsmen को कोई है नहीं अभी. Who comes to mind, right? Immediately, if you think about it, I think they just need to look.
Maybe Mitchell, Darryl Mitchell, they can get.
They can probably get Josh English. I think Josh English would be a fantastic buy for them because David Miller भी है बीच में मार के set करने वाला है. And we saw with the Australia-India T20 series how he was batting English. So I think English को भी they can manage to get a lot of people again. He's a wicket keeper, a perfect replacement for Ridhiman Saha. Josh English, I think in that aspect.
I think they have to look at batsmen मेरे हिसाब से. Bowlers they are pretty much sorted. अगर दूसरा देखें तो KKR है. KKR have a lot of slots to fill. They have to fill 12 slots. They have their core, मतलब Andre Russell, Narayan, Shreyas Iyer, Rinku, Nitesh Rana. But again, they'll need to get faster bowlers. Ferguson को also they've let go.
I think they will go for Gerald Coetzee because they usually have one of those spacemen who bowls 140, 145, 150, right? Like with the likes of Lockie Ferguson. Past के player हमें कोई एकदम से याद तो नहीं आ रहा, but I think they'll try to go for a foreign fast bowler. And yeah, again, they need to fill a lot of batting because they were heavily dependent on Iyer and Nitish Rana and obviously Rinku Singh. But I think even batting wise, they've got Jason Roy. They have Gurbaz. They've got a good base, but they just need those little people who can back. In case things fall, like Gurbaz might get out or something, they need people who can balance out things or at least stay till the other senior players who are there can set up the innings.
I think someone like a Gerald Coetzee would be very good. Like faster bowler because like you said, spinners है उनके पास Varun Chakravarti, Narayan. I don't know how much they can rely on Narayan, Andre Russell this time around. मगर है उनके पास वैसे players अगर है तो like you don't need to go. But they need to fill a lot of positions, so they have to be a bit smart in how much money they distribute. But yeah, they can splash on one person and then maybe evenly distribute over there. LSG कोई भी पैसा तो है नहीं उनके पास, गंभीर भी नहीं है. They have a decent team, but there's talks that KL Rahul will play in the middle order this time around in the IPL because to try and get into the India T20 team. But Yeah,
I
but
think that'll be a wrong call because already from the opening point of view, when he comes to open, he doesn't think of strike rate. A middle over में where you need the runs, अगर उन्हें आके slow खेलना शुरू करा, तो बैगन में मिल जाती. You won't be able to reach, and they'll put a lot of more pressure on the non-striker or whoever is going to be on strike with him. He'll have to put double effort to actually get runs, right? If KL Rahul is going to play with that mindset that he doesn't care about the strike rate,
or you just
that,
you open with Padikkal and Myers or Padikkal and somebody, and then you don't need, and then you bring Rahul at 5. He doesn't play half the games because top order. Because आप IPL में देखो, like mostly the top 4 bat, the 5th, 6th उतना batting नहीं आती. So if he's batting at 5, maybe शायद उसकी batting हर वक्त नहीं आए. Maybe it helps them as well.
Yeah, it does probably it does probably help them that way, but वही है ना कि if he decides to then go open one match, then again he'll try to do a lot of changes. But for Lucknow, they have a good team. Stoinis है यार, Puran, we saw what he did last year to us
Yeah.
particularly उन्हें जो अपने को मारा. That team is solid the way it is. Now how much of an impact will Gautam Gambhir's presence not being there? That is what we have to see. And I don't know who's the replacement coach for them. It was supposed to be Rahul Dravid.
I mean, Gambhir is not even the coach. He's the
mentor.
He was the mentor, yeah. Like, but they did replace him with Justin Langer is there now.
Justin Langer, okay, that's also a very good cricketing brain, and he'll also fantastic.
Stoinis might open.
Yeah, Stoinis is fantastic. They've got Stoinis, they've got Puran, they've got not Narayan, sorry. They have Avesh Khan in fast bowling. They have who else do they have? And I keep forgetting these guys.
Avesh Khan chalega.
Krunal bhi hai. Krunal Pandya bhi hai
Avesh
unke
Khan
paas.
chalega.
Avesh Khan chalega. So they have who do you have in fast
They
bowling?
swapped him for Padikkal, right?
They still have Yudhvit Singh.
Mark Wood है, फिर मोहसिन खान है शायद. Mark Wood.
Yudhvit बोल के एक fast bowler भी था उनके पास who was bowling 145.
They need to get, I think, some faster bowlers in.
Faster bowlers, yeah. So they could also go for maybe a Coetzee, or maybe they could even go for Pat Cummins, kind of a bowler.
Punter is back with us. Thank you so much for joining. It's high time they change the look of KKR by getting in some strong all-rounders like Russell and Narayan. They already have Russell and Narayan.
Yeah, strong. Everything is trying to say the newer Russell and Narayan.
I mean, they could have done that if they released Russell and Narayan. They didn't release them, right?
I think KKR should go for Harry Brook if they have the opportunity to replace the Andre Russell. I mean, coming from a Hyderabad fan, you guys will say कि भाई क्या बोल रहा है ने, because Harry Brook कुछ करा नहीं. But I think KKR might pick up a Harry Brook to see the future of what we saw Mustafa a few days ago.
He scored 100 in the IPL.
That's the only place he scored 100, and also again we know what potential उसके पास है. Yeah, नहीं potential तो बहुत है भाई T20 का. अगर आप रसल के replacement देख रहे, I mean he doesn't bowl Harry Brook, but hitting wise he's there, right?
Hitting wise, so yeah, like I mean he would be crazy addition to any team. Harry Brook, I think we rate him very highly over here.
Or they probably go for Travis Head, who can bowl and bat.
Yeah, Travis Head is also an option. Mumbai Indians, 15.25. In look, right now I don't know. Hardik Pandya will probably be making the decisions. He's probably being consulted, not Rohit Sharma.
Yeah.
You might see a different strategy, different everything.
You might see Shardul Thakur going to Mumbai Indians as well, because they need some fast bowlers over there. Jofra Archer.
They afford him.
I think Shardul. I mean, I don't know how many people watch Shardul.
You know how this works. Don't look at it on a player face value. Look
Indian,
at it.
Indian. Right.
Not only that, demand and supply. What is the most demand thing in this auction? Faster bowlers.
Yeah.
Right. And Shardul Thakur can bat also, so that makes his value even higher. Don't look at it as because if you look at it from a cricketing perspective, Travis Head ideally should be the most expensive. So क्या बोल रहे कि भाई Starc रहेगा, Cummins रहेगा, Shardul रहेगा, Coetzee रहेगा, because the demand is so high and supply is less for faster bowlers. So Shardul might be very expensive. I don't know if they can afford him, but they also someone like a Pat Cummins or Starc will help them, because अगर आप देखो Mumbai traditionally with Bumrah they have like a Bolt or they had a Malinga before that, so they probably need an international fast bowler as well.
Yeah, that's there as well. Essentially, I mean. But again, who will Mumbai go for if not Shardul? Then there's who I think there's what's his name? Tuskin. I think he's withdrawn from the auction as well. Yeah, I think he withdrew from the auction as well. Josh Little is available, I think, or he's available for Gujarat, right? He's available for Gujarat. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, so Jofra Archer का replacement ढूंढना है उन लोग को basically, and that is either again Mitchell, Starc. Again, they'll try to go for Mitchell, but they don't have the money maybe to afford him. Or how much?
there's some uncapped players that maybe Mumbai can look into, because unka people like Lucknow, Mumbai, and RCB can probably look into these uncapped players like Rachin Kulkarni. This guy is an all-rounder. उन्हें जबरदस्त छक्के मारता है, and he bowls seam up as well, which is missing in Indian cricket, and he's in the under-19 team which is going to play in the World Cup. So he might be very raw or anything, but they might look to these players because you can keep them as backup, and especially if they have a very good under-19 World Cup, फिर आपको advantage आ जाता है. So there's that Rachin Kulkarni, there is Mushir Khan as well. He's again under-19. He's in the current team which is going to go to South Africa. उन्हें left arm spinning all-rounder है.
I think he did pretty well in the A series also, right? Mushir Khan, if I'm not wrong.
I don't know if I'm not sure about exactly, but he's under 19. I think he's played in domestic cricket as well. I think he has experience in domestic cricket. I don't know if he played in the A series though. And then इन्हें भी है समीर रिजवी बोल के बैटर, उन्हें भी दबा के मारता करते हैं. He's also a very good thing shout. And then Shubham Dubey is a lower middle order finisher. So there's options, but especially this Rachin Kulkarni and Mushir Khan, because they're all rounders and they're in the under-19 team, they might have something, because someone like a Mumbai can look into them.
Yeah, 100%. And again, right now, if you're looking at Mumbai's bowling, they have Bumrah, they have Akash Madhwal. They will probably, who else? They let go of Jofra Raja, they let go of the other guy, Chris Jordan as well. So they need fast bowler. They have hitters. They have Surya, they have Rohit, they have a decent batting with them. And Hardik again, addition, another bowler. So they got the replacement. So I forgot Hardik Pandya in bowl also, right? So yeah, I think they're pretty much sorted with that. Well, yes, Sudeep Dada, you're coming. Where are you coming, brother?
By pitch, my team is CSK बोल रहे. फिर आपके पास कौन आते? पंजाब तो already sorted team है. They just need a replacement for Shah Rukh Khan, and I don't know what they already have.
The owners. I think the owners need to be replaced in that.
Yeah, वो तो हो नहीं सकता, but that's a huge problem. Shikhar Dhawan, maybe they get a backup for him. Johnny Bairstow का situation नहीं पता, injury, तो maybe keep an option out for that. Apart from that, they have Sikandar Azad, they have Liam Livingstone, they have Rabada, Arshdeep, Nathan Ellis. तो उनके पास तो sorted है भाई, मेरे को ऐसा नहीं दिख रहा है. They have a lot of money.
Prabh Simran was a good pick that they had.
They can add whoever they want, magar like backups. I think that's what they'll have to look at, backups, because unki team to sorted the it's crazy how they have such a good team and they have so much money available and they still screw up. So I don't. They're probably the best in the auction, mere hisab se, Punjab. In the last few years, they've got the best players, if I look at Punjab's team on paper, they've had outstanding auctions, and you still have 29.1 remaining. So that means you've done really well.
Yeah, 100%. They're smart with what they want. They know what exactly they want, and they go for differential picks. They always go for the standout players, but people who are who can win you a match as well, but also not very well circulated across. Gary bhai star power है. I mean, Sam Curran एक था जो 18 करोड़ में, I think थोड़ा expensive था Sam Curran based on just the T20 World Cup लिए थे उसको. तो I think वो थोड़ा एक expensive buy था मेरे लिए. But he has to come good in this IPL for him to make a value for what they bought.
Punter Singh Cummins to MI.
Yeah, possibility. I mean, you can see him in a blue jersey, right? I think. But again, captain Mati. Again, I don't know if Cummins will go to. He'll probably go to Delhi, kind of a place where they need a leader, right? I think. If Rishabh
Delhi or Chennai can also use
Chennai. Means he has a good chemistry, obviously, probably with Dhoni.
Because as a rumor say that Dhoni might play impact. I don't know, so maybe they're looking for a captain also.
Wow, yeah, that could happen. Then that'll be interesting if Dhoni is going to play impact, wicket keeper and batsman. Yeah, that could happen. But no, how? Yeah, but how are you going to play impact?
No, he won't play. He won't keep every game. He won't. So that's why they might look for a captain. He might just bat. वैसा बोल रहे उन लोग, but I don't know how true that is. We did Punjab. RCB need bowlers. They need to catch time. उन लोग I think बहुत बड़ा गलती करते Cameron Green का. वो time पे मैं सोच रहा था on paper this and that, but then I realized that he wouldn't 17 crores. You could have got him in the auction for cheaper, or even if not, then you don't need that. You needed somebody who can basically bowl. I think more than anything. Now their batting is stacked. Magar they still have a gap. They need an Indian batter, and then they need bowlers. By Siraj ko kaun support karenga? Like
So
they need.
they've got decent guy called Vijay Kumar Vishwak who can bowl a slower one. No, that's why that's why they let Harshal Patel go. No, like because they had this
No,
Vijay
but
Kumar Vishwak. I'm not saying it's dependable. I'm not saying it's dependable.
They're
I'm
going to
not
play
saying.
Chinnaswamy. They need
Uh-huh.
like proper fast bowling,
Yeah,
like proper.
and they let go of Wayne
Spin
Parnell.
bowling.
They let go of Wayne Parnell also, if I'm not wrong. So Wayne Parnell भी नहीं है अभी उनके पास.
वो टॉपली है
And
शायद.
Topley भी नहीं है. Topley को भी withdraw करा दिया है. So I think Topley is also
टॉपली भी
not
नहीं
there.
है.
So they
Are
need
you
to fill a
sure?
lot of gaps. Yeah, I don't think there's Topley with them. Yeah, they have Karan Sharma in spin department. They have Siraj again. I think they still have Siddharth Cole, if I'm not wrong. That's very shocking.
Yeah, Josh Hazelwood is only available for second half of IPL. That's why they let him
Exactly.
go. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
what they found.
And that is where you need Mitchell Starc, will be almost like just with the left hand thing. And
yeah,
again, their purse is very narrow. Yeah, I think they'll go for a Umesh Yadav. At the end of it, they'll get an Umesh Yadav.
कितना है उन लोगों के पास available?
They have 40.
No, that was before Cameron Green. So
now minus 40 minus 16, that's what, 30, 24.
I think it's even less, but yeah, like
let's keep it 20, even if it's 20 and they go all out on one bowler, that they need to fill 3 slots. So let's say even if they go for a 17 crore for Mitchell Starc or something, then 3 crores they can get like a few uncapped players.
Uncapped players. So they can also get these uncapped.
So they don't need batting. They're stacked with batting. So they've got Cameron Green. They've got
Patidar is also back.
Rajat Patidar is also back. So they're okay with the batting. They need 3 players who are, one is fast bowler. Okay, probably even a leg spinner. They have Karan Sharma. That's why they retained him. So mere hisab se, I think there's 2 players. Maybe it's either you go 2 average price players in 5, 6, 7, 10 crore range. 5 crore के 2 ले लो या एक बड़ा लो 17 crore का 16 crore का and get that one guy that you need. That's either Mitchell Starc or Dikram mostly.
Yeah, Punter Singh read a tweet that IPL should remove impact player rule or we will hardly see any all-rounders in India in the news future, which is so true. हाँ वो तो निकाल देना चाहिए.
वो तो निकाल देना चाहिए 100%. And it's the most annoying rule कि भाई play stop like आते खेलते चले आते वो एक आधा 10 over गेम के लिए हो जा रहा वो जो लोग आके खेल के चले जा रहे खाली 5-5. It's useless.
उसमें making it more confusing. Rajasthan Royals, they have Trent Bolt.
They don't need anyone. I think they're very stacked. Yeah, batting, they just need Josh Butler to fire for them because he's been in the worst form of his life in the recent 3-4 months. Josh Butler will be key for them. Jaiswal is right now fantastic. Sanju Mustafa, this is his year or not? Sanju Samson.
Every year should be his year. Again, we'll say it. Agar he wants to make a statement, this is the time, right? So Sanju Samson again has to be consistent. Also, he's not broken down the door in terms of the IPL wise, but which he has the potential. Maybe Padikkal nahi hai. Padikkal was in Rajasthan, right, last year.
He got transferred. He got swapped. Yeah, Avish Khan. Oh, that's a fantastic stop, man. Avish Khan. I think they let go of Jason Holder. They have Bolt. They have Avish Khan. They have Ashwin Chahal.
Bowling बहुत अच्छी है राजस्थान की. I think RCB might go for Maharaj or Shamsi. If they can get them, they need a spinner. Maybe Shamsi could be an option because they got rid of Hasaranga.
They have an Indian leg spinner in Karan Sharma, and he's experienced in the IPL. So I think they just back Karan Sharma. And they have Cameron Green, additional bowling option, Cameron Green. Fast bowling.
You can't do that because they're going to play in Chinnaswamy. I would say okay if they're playing in Dubai or something like that. Chinnaswamy, you need like somebody. And Karan Sharma, his peak was with Sunrisers. I don't think he's going to repeat that level of. They need high quality bowling. That's why I think even if they didn't get Cameron Green, उन लोग संभाल ले सकते थे batting wise. They need bowling because they're playing in a small ground as well. 7 game वहीं खेलेंगे, right? मेरे हिसाब से 6-7 game तो वहीं उतरी चिन्नस्वामी में. So you need like strong bowling to contain, to pick up wickets. नहीं तो पिट जाएंगे बहुत बुरा.
They can get Adil Rashid if they need a leg spinner.
Yeah, that's an option. That's a better option. Yeah, Adil Rashid is a very good option, I think. And they can get him for cheaper. And then we're waiting for somebody to talk, but until he comes, we can talk about.
Waiting to talk about the best team. We're just waiting for them to talk. But overall, I mean, this IPL, hopefully, agar Rohit Sharma, I mean, Musa, what's your take? Like, Rohit Sharma, for me, should get transferred out. Not because of No, my take is just because to make IPL interesting. It'll be very fun to see. Rohit.
Of course I'll make it interesting for us, but if I'm Rohit Sharma, I leave, I go to Delhi Capital. So whoever is offering me 16 crore, I go there and give me captaincy.
Yeah.
That's it. Because that keeps me in contention for Indian captaincy. That allows me that allows me the chance to gain control again, to win a title with a different club, and to prove that like I'm the best captain in India right now. There's no one better than me. Because देखो मेरे हिसाब से maybe the reason why he wasn't letting go of the captaincy was still he felt himself that he can do the job, he can be fit enough and captain, and also he is competing with Dhoni, right, for the most successful IPLs. Bhai, if you want to compete, you want, and now if he's not captaining Mumbai Indians, then his chances for India also. That's what we assume. We don't know this.
I was reading somewhere today that bhai unna bole the most the guy in contention for the captaincy, the top list is Rohit Sharma, not Hardik Pandya. I don't know how, I forgot the source. I'll get.
Kal you were saying Hardik Pandya, but like that's what
For me it's Hardik. For me it's Hardik Pandya. I'm saying the source that I was reading, he was saying कि bhai. Yeah.
But if he's Mumbai Indians captain Hardik Pandya, he has a good chance to be India captain also. यही तो है, right? मगर अगर रोहित शर्मा वहां चले गए and he does better than Hardik Pandya, then like there's no chance that he's not going to captain. So I'm trying to, if I'm Rohit Sharma, it's not only about revenge or anything. Yeah, maybe I will look at revenge, but like it's more कि भाई I've done everything for that club. Whatever they took me out of captaincy, my job here is done. I go to another club. I still have 2 years as captain. I will give that. I want to lead the team to an IPL, and I want to have the most IPLs as captain. That's what you're going to look at, right? There's no point कि भाई मैं मुंबई का हूँ, मैं मुंबई में ठहरूंगा. ये loyalty तो खत्म हो गया. Like there's no, and I don't think anyone will blame him for moving from there.
No one will. I think everybody will understand the sentiment over there. Everybody, half of Mumbai is pissed right now based on Mumbai's decision. जो था,
there is a lot of Mumbai fans are upset.
Yeah. Punter is still upset. Like Punter stream पे नहीं आ रहा 2-3 दिन से, इतना upset है.
Yeah, he's a big fan. 500,000 followers or something they lost, right? Like
imagine for him, and I feel bad for him. First the World Cup loss, and then this Mumbai Indian split. I think Sachin will also step down as the mentor. So there are things unraveling. Hello, and Surya Kumar putting that Surya Kumar heartbreak emoji dala. Is that for Rohit Sharma, or is that the fact that he thought he was going to be the captain? Did they have a talk with him that he's going to be the captain?
I think it's more for Rohit Sharma. Because players openly ऐसा नहीं, वो कैप्टनसी का नहीं बोलेंगे, वो आपस में बात कर लेते होंगे. But it was more that Rohit Sharma is no longer captain. That's what it was. Because Rohit Sharma is the one who gave them the platform. Surya Kumar, Bumrah.
Yeah, Ishan Kishan,
इन लोगों को सब इन्हें platform दिया. और मेरे हिसाब से तो उसको नहीं निकालना था, but like ठीक है निकाल दिया, but now I'm free bird. If you let me go, I can do what I want, right? Like why should I stay in this place? So like I don't have, yes, there's a good contract and everything. He's happy with it financially, and he thinks he can help win. He doesn't mind letting go of the captaincy. Then okay, fine. But if he wants to be captain, then so be it. Any franchise will take him.
I mean, yeah, 100%. Harry Brook, Mustafa, what are your thoughts? Will he get a new contract?
Who?
Harry Brook.
Yeah, 100% because वो मार दिया उन्हें परसों, right? There's always recency bias in the auction. So I think the way he batted yesterday, 2 days ago, that will give him a new contract in the IPL.
Ibrahim, I think, did you see the new rule that bowlers will be allowed to bowl 2 bouncers? And I mean, that is probably there to help the bowlers, or do you think like it doesn't make a difference for either side?
What will help the bowlers? Where 2 bouncer, matlab phir the batsman has to think. Then he can, 1 bouncer was 2 less, I think. Now the batsman, he can bowl more short pitch stuff. It's not just one thing. So I think that's pretty good. I like that rule.
Yeah, it'll help the bowlers. That's what I was thinking as well. But yeah, I mean, the impact player का again, अभी तक जो हम लोगों को समझ में आया था कि you can substitute a player. If I'm not wrong, again, the impact rule is still the most hard thing to learn in cricket or understand in cricket. But it's just that you can swap anyone in the middle of the match, and if he wants to bat or if he wants to field, he can do it. There's no restriction, right? Over is over se pehle, like in the BPL.
There is no restrictions for
the swapping time, like it's ये over के बाद नहीं कर सकते या over के बाद नहीं कर सकते.
I don't think so, but there's particular times where you do it. I think halftime पे like
strategic,
कुछ है. I don't know, I don't remember, but as far as I remember that it was pretty much flexible. कभी भी आता था player, but mostly it was during the innings break.
Yeah, अब सवाल ये उठता है कि during the calendar of IPL, will there be a chance for them to shift it to Dubai or any other country, because there are general election going to happen, right, in across India. So the mostly अभी तक तो ये report है कि भाई they want it to happen obviously, and they'll get the election thing over. But just in case, if there is a alternate venue, where do you think it'll shift?
If there is, then it'll be Dubai. But I think, mere hisab se, they're not going to move it, because what they'll do is they'll put the matches in places where there's no elections, and then when the elections come there, they'll move it out. Vaisa karenge. You might see like
Within the country.
Yeah, if for example, if the elections are in Bangalore and Hyderabad and stuff, so you'll see all the games in the north in the first, and then all the south teams will play away games, and then they'll switch it back. Vaisa karenge. So you might see some abnormal extra away fixtures for some particular teams. Magar mere hisab se they'll work around it so that it's in India, but like it's not at the same time, because the elections, I think the voting and stuff is at different times. If I'm not wrong. So, it's not the whole country at one time. SRH की बात हो गई क्या फैज भाई?
नहीं भाई, हमारे डॉन के लिए रुके हुए उस्ताद डॉन अगर आ गया, डॉन हमारे जो अभी अबरार भाई है, उन्होंने आप भी आ रहा हूं मैं बोल के बेचारे he did a typical हैदराबादी थिंग कि मैं 2 मिनट में आ रहा हूँ, 1 घंटा मैं जो मुस्तफा भाई को आज करा 9 बजे आएंगे लाइव, 12:30 बजे लाइव आ रहा, तो हैदराबाद से लेकर अभी नहीं करे बात, आप सही टाइम पे आए, हैदराबाद की बात करेंगे 1-2 मिनट में। खाली इब्राहिम भाई एक कमेंट लिखे, वो पढ़ के फिर we'll start with the SRH talk. England, Ireland, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka said their players won't be available for full IPL, so might see IPL teams buying less players from these countries. Yeah, that's and you've got Hasaranga, you've got Shamira, you've got Tuskin, I think Mujibur Rahman Afghanistan, sorry, and you've got Josh Little as well in the Gujarat. So there are a few handful of these players, but I don't know कितने लोग हैं even available. Offer grabs तो अच्छे हैं, but how many people would generally also go for these players, I don't know.
Yeah, I think Hasaranga का शायद impact होगा. Apart from that, it won't really impact too much. Maybe that means Gujarat might get an extra fast bowler to replace Josh Little when he goes. England का problem हो सकता है भैया, because England there's a lot of English players. That could be an issue. So if they're leaving early, because I think the English summer starts in May, right? And so IPL finishes end of May, so that could be an issue. But already most of the English players have been bought, so I think it just, maybe that's why backups are important. Maybe that's why it's important to get someone like a Travis Head or a Daryl Mitchell. I think we didn't talk about him. मेरे हिसाब से he could be someone very useful, because उन्हें तो Indian conditions में बहुत अच्छा batting करता है. He's had a great year in cricket. He can bowl as well. So I think he's a very good option for teams. Maybe like Sunrisers, it might not fit because they already have a lot of players. But Daryl Mitchell, I think, is someone you can target, especially if your English players leave. Then he can replace like a Johnny Bairstow.
I think he can go to Chennai. He'll be the perfect replacement for Ben Stokes.
He can go, yeah. I mean, he's someone who can bat really well, and he can give you a few overs as well. So I think someone like Daryl Mitchell, any team. I think any team can take.
Yeah, any team, but like just in terms of what the requirement is at this point of time, Chennai will suit the bill. But like Dhoni knows exactly what he wants, who he wants, what he can extract from who, and I think we'll see. But now there are a lot of things about Dhoni ka last year. There were also talks he might give captaincy to Ruturaj Gaikwad for most of the games, and he might like just be, like you said, an impact player.
Yeah, if it does that, then there'll be a transition. Maybe I think उसको बहुत ज़्यादा responsibility दे रहे Dhoni to make the transition smooth. So maybe that's why they're keeping there, so that I think he will have interest in the franchise even when he retires. So इस वजह से उसको बहुत हल्लू निकाल रहे. He's not going straight away. So maybe that a Gaikwad thing might happen this time around, and then think. But of course, auction में तो Dhoni will have full control and he'll know कौन से players होना उसको.
Yeah. Parthena by saying the main thing, like middle order guys and pacers will get the big money, particularly pacers now, because a lot of people have thrown out there. Like Mumbai ke paas, I mean Bumrah hai, but they don't have Jordan or an Archer. RCB is lacking a pace bowler. Sunrisers ka to khair chhodi to yaar, kaun hai ki Sunrisers mein ab like Markande aake dalenga pure over. But yeah, I mean they definitely pacers and middle order. That's where the big cash is going to be flowing.
Yeah, and I think more than middle order batters is the finishers role. वहाँ पे you need a lot of teams need a finisher, I think, so they'll be looking for finishers who can come at number 6, 7 and play that role. And then fast bowling, so it's going to be very highly thing. And all rounders in general, all rounders always high demand, right? If you can bat and bowl. But yes, fast bowlers and probably finishers and someone who can bowl a bit, that will be something that will be thing with the world team. What's to be announced halfway through IPL? How much do you think IPL performance will affect selection? It'll 100% affect it full.
Always does. Always does. Even the 50-over format is affected by the IPL.
Yeah. I don't necessarily think, I don't know if that's the right thing, but 100% it's going to affect it. There's no way.
Yeah, I mean, Surya and South African captain Kanta, Markram, these two people themselves have already said, okay, yes, we will looking at the IPL. I mean, Markram के इतने players नहीं हैं वहाँ पे, but most of his players, he knows who he's going to. But Surya तो बोला था कि yes, it will be a definitely because there are a possibility of injuries to happen. There's a possibility of fitnesses. There are a lot of possibilities within like from now to another 5-6 months. A lot of things can change, and you have Rishabh Pant who might come back. You have people who might drop form. So ये सब aspects को रखते हुए they probably and then Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, these two will walk in any time of the day. So 100% IPL will. If Virat Kohli is getting an 800 on IPL, Rohit Sharma getting a 700, 800 IPL, then who's not going to think of them?
Who's not going to think of them? मगर वही है, it's halfway through. अब ये भी हो सकता है कि भाई एक player कुछ भी नहीं करता in the beginning and then second half he smashes it, then you'll say why didn't you pick him? Or you pick somebody because of his form and then he loses his form thing. That's why it's a bit dangerous, but yeah, it is going to affect it. Recency biases in every team selection, and for sure it'll happen with the Indian team. We can't bank on Umran and Nattu, so like I want us to go for a gun pacer. One of Starc, Patrick Wood say the problem with Sunrisers is that they have Jansen there, so
and Fazal, right?
And they have Fazal Farooqi. I mean, yeah, like if you want to play Pat Cummins instead of Jansen, you could do that. You could play both Starc instead of him as well. But because they have these players, they might not go for that kind of player. Because आपके पास foreign maybe even if they go for Travis Head, then you have to drop someone like a Phillips or a Klaasen, right? If you're going to play Jansen as well. So, but I agree, like if you can get a faster bowler, why not? Because faster bowlers also do get injured. So if you have backup for a backup, why not? Like go for that.
Yeah, you still have Bhuvaneshwar, you have Natarajan, you have, I think.
Bhuvaneshwar कब से खेल रहा है? Like 15 साल.
I don't know what's going to happen. Like in terms of SRH
is also as old as him or just younger. उन्हें भी like injury prone आदमी है. Washington Sundar injury prone आदमी है. बहुत problems is Sunrisers में, if we look at it, we'll just talk about it until dawn comes, is that they have an amazing team squad, right, on paper, but because of certain players not informed, a lot of players like Mayank Agarwal, your Indian players are not hitting.
I don't know how they retained Mayank Agarwal. कैसे retain करे यार, like shocking है वो.
Yeah, and none of them played to their potential. Rahul Tripathi, Mayank Agarwal, Abhishek Sharma, Washington Sundar, Umran Malik, no one played to their potential. And speaking of the devil, is right here. We're just talking about Sunrisers because everyone kept asking, so we started.
Sorry. I apologize. Got delayed.
Yeah, Don, we rated this team number 1 last year in terms of squad. And not only us, Aisha Bhugle also did, Akash Chopra also did. So we weren't the only ones, even though in other groups we look stupid, but like everyone thought they were a good team. Magar agar aap abhi dekho, a lot of the Indian players, I was just telling Fez, they're not in form, so that is the biggest problem. Rahul Tripathi, Mayank Agarwal, Washington Sundar, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is decent form, but he's old now. Natarajan also injury prone. So what do you think?
Every single Indian is not in form, but every single foreigner is in form. So the likes of Marco, Klaasen, Markram, Phillips, possibly the Harry Brook again. I don't know, but we'll see. So
Indian spinners कौन नहीं बोल रहे हो? मार्कंडे है भाई. मार्कंडे जबरदस्त spinner था.
जबरदस्त साला है यार. जबरदस्त आके डाला.
With the Sunrisers, I think more than probably like we mentioned earlier in this call as well. I think first, probably the only team that doesn't require an international fast bowler because they have Marco Jansen and they have the likes of Nattu and Umran and Bhuvi to fill up the fast bowling slots. I think and Fazalak. So I think what they really need is an outstanding spinner, the likes of maybe Adil Rashid again or Adam Zampa as well.
Zampa is a
very good shout. Hasaranga is an excellent shout because he brings in that spinning ability.
We have Akil Hussain as well.
Akil Hussain was let go, I think. He's
let go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let go.
Yeah. He could be as an option to
he was crazy, man. They shouldn't have let him go. He's good. We also have Shahbaz Ahmed now as a spinner.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So if imagine Shahbaz at 6, Washi at 7, and Hasaranga at 8 as your 3 spinning finishers. That would be some lineup, and then you can finish off with Marco, Bhuvi, and maybe Umran Malik, Natarajan, whoever at 9, 10, and 11. So probably look at like a proper spinner like the likes. I think the three names that we suggested, maybe Adil Rashid, Zampa, and Hasaranga, I think will probably be the team that they'll have to look at, and then maybe one really good batter who's available just to kind of shore up that middle order a little bit more. Maybe Harry Brook. Obviously, you'll have to at that time try and see how you can bring the four foreigners in, and you'll have to kind of switch it up a little bit. But that's the option that they have to think about. And the top three.
I would want Harshal Patel in my team or Shardul Thakur. I would go because just a backup, man. Like we need Indian players.
Yeah. I think one of
Shardul is a good spinner. Like he can bowl good off cutters and everything. Yeah, he's fast, but like he bowls spin, bro. Anyway, like I think it's good option.
Honestly, I think I won't be shocked if Hyderabad don't buy anyone. Like they probably need 3 players. They probably buy someone light, and they just try to fit whatever else they have in their like if you look at it on paper, we can make a team out of this.
I think Harshal and Shardul will go to CSK and Sunrisers. I don't know which one will go where.
Yeah. Now we're talking. I want one of them. That is the player that I want in the team because आपको फिर backup मिल जाता. Yeah, whatever they are, like at least we have like some Indian cover, over there. And batting wise, you need to let go of players to bring in because if you bring in Travis Head, then you have to let go of Glenn Phillips. So you have to bench him or you have to bench Marco Jansen. But if you do get Travis Head and you get Shardul or a thing, then you can bench Jansen and then play an Indian fast bowler. That's what I'm saying. That's why I would do that.
I'm thinking Sarfaraz is a good shout for a number 3 slot if Rahul Tripathi doesn't work.
Man. That's going to be terrible. That's like
you need some backup like you're talking about Harshal and Shardul. I'm talking about backup.
बैक से भी अपनी दिखता नहीं होता बैक में भी पीछे से दिखता है
वो कौन है यार अनमोल प्रीत उन्हें है नहीं
अनमोल प्रीत है ग्लेन फिलिप्स ही कीपिंग कर लेता
उन्हें भी है what's his name Klassen and then you got what's the guy bro Rahul Tripathi Abhishek Sharma Mayank Agarwal.
My worry is that top 3 it's not explosive enough. I want someone explosive in there. That is my worry.
We had explosive, but we sold him back.
I have a feeling they'll go back for Harry Brook and try to see if they can bring him in.
I think Travis Head is a good shout.
Sorry, not Travis Head. I meant Harry Brook. Sorry, I meant they'll go back in for Harry Brook.
No, I think you said Harry Brook. I'm saying Travis Head is a good shout.
But who will you remove for Travis Head?
Whoever you're removing for Harry Brook.
The thing with, again, that's why I'm saying we might not even buy anyone because we'll try to just play everyone that we have already. We won't try to
but backup जरूरी है भाई. आप ये जो players को let go करे, you need backup, right? Otherwise, what happens if Klassen injures his finger? Then you can't. Who will you get from the bench? You have to have
I'm almost convinced that they will go a good money for Harshal Patel.
I'll take him any day of the week. Harshal Patel.
Pratina by saying I'm calling one of Starc, Cummins or Coetzee for sure. Somehow I feel they'll get one of them in. Mostly Pat Cummins, just my bet for him. He thinks Cummins might be coming to Hyderabad.
Pat Cummins आया तो फिर आप मार्को को नहीं खिला सकते. And neither can you play Fazal Haq. So
Fazal Haq.
Yeah, that's the shout. So that's why I think if I'm sitting in that dugout that changes every year, so maybe next year make ko le lena aana. But wo dugout mein if I'm sitting, I'm thinking that I need a spinner because Marco is doing well and I need someone at the death. So that's why I'm going to go with Harshal. Because Harshal will give you overs in the death.
Abhiram, I think Abdul Samad as a finisher. Abdul Samad is finished.
उन्हें क्या finisher करेगा? जगह नहीं है टीम में.
हमने live देख लिया Abdul Samad को.
So I would go with Hasaranga at that point and Harshal Patel. These would be my 2 important buys.
Yeah, I think Harshal Patel will be more important because Umran had a tendency to get smacked, so we'll also need to replace him.
And if you try to see if you can bring Harshal, Umran, Harshal, Nattu and Bhuvi as your 3 fast bowlers, and you play Marco as your 4th, and then you play Hasaranga as your 5th bowler, and then you play Markram, Abhishek, Yevokut as your extra bowler. वैसा करना पड़ेगा.
बहुत मुश्किल दिख रहा मेरे को तो मैं कभी भी लग रहा है like we have they'll play the same old guard in Bhubaneswar Nattu and वैसा कुछ करके बैलेंस करके खाली चलाने को चला लेंगे सीधे ना.
It's a problem of plenty, so नहीं बोल सकते क्या है.
Yeah, Mustafa, you want to spread Rohit to SRS rumors?
I think there is official rumors that he's going to Delhi Capitals. That's why I
Yeah.
stopped. Otherwise, I would have wanted him in Sunrisers. Why not?
There's also news that he'll skip the tournament if he's not captain or if he's not traded.
Yeah, I would skip it. Like I would actually, I wouldn't skip it. I just get traded, man. Like I have, if you're Rohit Sharma, you have enough power to go to another team, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
who
of
will
course.
not take you? If you come
Just
Sunrisers,
imagine he goes to Gujarat. That would be funny.
That's what
They
like
should
we were talking about, right?
They
If
should
he
have
goes
done
to
that in
Gujarat,
the
then that's
first
it.
place. But I guess Mumbai weren't letting that happen. Magar, agar if I'm Rohit Sharma, I'm going straight to any team that is taking me. I mean, if he goes to Sunrisers, opening slot ka problem in here. But like if he goes to Delhi Capitals, they get a captain,
If he
right?
goes to
And
Art City, they
Bro,
get a proper batsman.
I think Gurkirat Singh was on Twitter was saying that one day Delhi Capitals will play with 11 openers and no one will bat it.
yeah,
Because
I
they
mean
have
they
so
have
many
a lot of
openers in their
openers.
team.
Magar Rohit Sharma kahin bhi ja sakta. I think he can go anywhere. If he goes to CS.
There are a lot of Rohit Sharma and the yellow jersey memes also in Twitter right now. So
There's also a trade windows opening, I think, on the 20th or something like that.
right after the auction. So
So
it's just
there's a
closed. It's just
He's
possibility.
closed for
going,
today
man.
and tomorrow.
I think Rohit Sharma is going to
So
transfer. Like it's
both लोग
pakka.
बोल रहे both लोग बोल रहे like senior journalists are saying he's not going to go
That's the thing. I
because
don't
of
think he'll go.
because of the contract and everything, and he's getting good money there and all that. But in my opinion, he should go. Yes.
भाई मुंबई इंडियंस में आपको 16 crores ऊपर से मिलता, आपको बेनिफिट्स अलग मिलते हैं. That's the thing.
Under the table.
Under the table नहीं बोल सकते, but other benefits
per performance benefits, yeah.
And world class facilities and
Facilities,
everything, and
yeah.
वो सब अलग ही है. No other team can offer that right now.
Also the ads and everything.
The amount of money that they make on a Mumbai Indian brand value, that is also quite a bit.
Yeah. So I think that's the only way reason like he might stop. Magar, I don't. I think if I'm him, screwed, man. Just go and win a trophy, and then that doesn't stop you from the Indian team also, and also it gives you the chance to win the IPL and show them that they made a mistake, man. You shouldn't have got rid of me.
Okay, tell me your big player. Tell me your big picks quickly. 3 big picks.
Gerard Coetzee. This guy, Shardul Thakur. And then I want to say Travis Head or Rachin Ravindra, but it'll probably be another faster bowler. So
Harshal Patel.
Mitchell Starc.
Faizu?
I say Mitchell Starc. I'll say Shardul Thakur and Harshal Patel.
I also think Shardul and Harsha will go for money, even though I feel like they are expensive kind of output, but they are also somewhat wicket taking. I think they've in the past, are known to take wickets because वो miss hits जो भी है कुछ ना कुछ करके एक दो विकेट निकालते हमेशा, even though they are
and they're local, right? So then you don't have to worry about the overseas.
Exactly.
You will play them. They walk into the team.
And at number 8, they are a very, very handy number 8, both of them. So it's a no-brainer to go for like it. But the thing is, I don't want teams to be spending more than 10, 12, 14 CRs on these two guys.
Thing is, there is only 77 slots and 30 overseas. 77 slots, like
वही तो है, like तो आपके पास बहुत पैसा रहेगा.
बहुत पैसा रहेगा, exactly.
Who's your dark horse?
I think it will depend on Team Spurs after tomorrow auction if Rohit trade is possible, unless teams are allowed to put money on top of whatever they have to afford him at 16 crores.
So I think that's where the problem is. I think there's a contract issue over there. I think 16 is where you'll have to cap it. So let's say, for example, Chennai spends only 20 and have 18. They are the only team that can afford it at that point.
That's the
thing. वो सब चीजें सोचना पड़ेगा. So
धोनी के बाद का captain.
The likes of Bangalore, Rajasthan, Lucknow, all of them are out. वो problem है. Because उन्होंने पैसे नहीं है. 16 करोड़ है ही नहीं उनके पास.
Like Punjab, if they don't spend anything, then they can.
Punjab is an option. Punjab का सोचे तो मेरे को आशीष याद आता, but Punjab is probably just chilling. And the realistic options are Delhi and Chennai, I think, and Hyderabad hopefully, but I'm being a little bit more hopeful there. But the realistic options are Delhi and Chennai for Rohit because paise hai un logon ke paas. Delhi not so much, but I think Delhi is the kind of team that will go all out for one player and then just chill. Baki unna make do karte unna.
Who's going to be the auctioneer tomorrow?
Wait, that's an important question.
Malika Thakur, the one who did for
Kone honu?
WPL. The one who did it for the WPL.
Who is she?
Got it.
She is the one who did the auction for the WPL.
She's an auctioneer or like she's a actor,
Auction.
commentator?
I think she's an aucauctioneer.
अच्छा but
मैं मालूम खाली क्यों है?
Malika,
Malika,
Malika, कौन Malika?
last time अच्छा करा ना जी उन्हें, वो क्या है उसका नाम, चारू शर्मा,
अरे,
उसको निकल लाइक
चारू तो भूल गया, उन्हें तो गायब ही हो गया. Malika Sagar, sorry.
सागर.
she's done it for PKL also. What's PKL, bro?
अच्छा.
What's
So she
PKL?
has experience.
What's PKL?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're searching now, and then you're going इसको भी नहीं मालूम. PKL, yeah, you
I
don't
was
know.
going to say Pakistan Cricket League, but मैं बोला वो तो PKL नहीं है.
Yeah.
He's searching it right now.
Is that
PKL,
the
PKL.
Kabaddi League?
Pro Kabaddi League.
Pro
Yeah.
Kabaddi League.
Air Kabaddi.
You don't know. बोल के अच्छा घुमाए मेरे को. PKL.
I said I don't know. I didn't say you don't know. I said I don't know.
PKL. Yeah, so she's.
I'm looking at this the list that you have up here. Man, some good solid talent over here.
Yeah, but Ben Duckett, man, that guy is crazy player. I don't think
But
he'll
he's
get a
English.
contract.
But
Yeah.
Ben Duckett's not getting any contract.
Yeah, he's not gonna
Unfortunately,
get a contract. Do you think Daryl Mitchell-Dunn will get a contract?
Daryl Mitchell probably not.
Man, he's
Even though
crazy.
he's a good finishing option.
Yeah. I think.
I think it's
A lot
also
of
about the
finisher.
fact that commitment का मसला नहीं रहना. बस commitment
Also,
अगर दे रहे
a lot of things, like we always mention, a lot of things depend on when a player comes in the thing. You know, if you've gone heavy for a few players in the beginning, you'll have to be smart about the players that come in a little later. So, वो है.
Yeah, that's a good shout if he goes to Delhi Capitals. मतलब middle order में उनको होना है भाई player. If he goes there,
Daryl Mitchell to Delhi Capitals is a good shout.
That would be a very good thing over there.
Even for Ben Stokes' replacement, I think that also is a possibility which you can line out.
Probably 1 बजे है Indian time, तो I think it should be done like what, 5 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours.
Yeah, they have a break also.
There's going to be only few players that are going to go for like heavy money. I think everyone will start base price.
Will you be shocked if like Cummins or some like major players probably just don't go unsold? That's a possibility, or no? You guys think?
I think Cummins is definitely going for big money. I think वो choice
Because usually we keep our hopes up high ना एकदम unsold हो जाते एकदम बड़ी ये कहाँ से हो गया?
उसमें मगर कोई वजह रहता, maybe the availability का issue रहता.
वही.
And yeah, I don't get surprised anymore because I realized that it's not just the player, it's the whole fitting into the team, demand, supply, and all that stuff. It's not just keep high on, because on paper, if I'm looking at it, the guy number 1 in our list, Travis Head, should be the most expensive, but I don't think he will be. He brings me the most value just as an individual player. Lekin, I don't think that will happen. So nothing surprises me. It just depends on like what the market is going to dictate tomorrow. And right now, it looks like a fast bowler hona.
Yeah, बिल्कुल.
Hazelwood might go unsold, but that won't be surprising because he said he's not available.
Second half. Yeah, he's only available for the second half of the game.
Yeah, right. Suresh Rana said it's fine. They should still get him, and because anyway CSK will be in the playoffs, so like he can play in the second half. And Don, availability on England players could be so you need some backup for your English players too. So that's what.
That's probably why Harry Brook will not get a big contract again this time.
Because the availability. Yeah, that could be a good shout over there. And for final thoughts, tomorrow we'll come live, and then hopefully we'll do one in the afternoon, evening as well. And then in the night, first we'll get you the latest from the ODI tomorrow, the big series.
Second ODI. Yeah.
By the way, I
hopefully
realized
it's a good match, but longer match than what was the first ODI. I'm counting it as a 40-20.
You
know this Khabar Kha thing? Like I thought it's a new city. It's not a new city. You know which ground that is? We've seen it a lot.
St. George's.
St. George. Yeah, no. But what was it called before the Khabar Kha? The change.
What's it called?
I think if remember is there. He can tell me. Port Elizabeth.
Port Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Brian Lara बहुत खेले ground पे.
Yeah, Port Elizabeth. I didn't know. I knew Port Elizabeth. I didn't know what the hell this. I thought this was a new city. Yeah.
Manjarekar we commentate करते का. I'm going to call it Cubera, and just so that he was nobody can pronounce it, man. No one can pronounce
it's the home of the Sunrisers as well in South Africa.
Yeah,
Eastern Cape.
That's where the. Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought it was a new city. So that because but yeah, final thoughts, Don.
Final thoughts is I have no final thoughts. I have to. I'm really hoping for like a good, a fun-filled auction. Always fun to watch the auctions. Like I always mention, I think I like the auction more than I like the whole tournament. So it just brings a lot of excitement. Let's just see how it goes. No real thoughts. Right now, for the past 10 years, we've been doing a lot of these kind of thoughts, and then at the table, everything just gets thrown out the window.
I remember we made a whole team last time with around Ishan Kishan. Remember, down the last time me and you were sitting together, that did not happen.
Ishan Kishan, we tried for him. To be fair to the team,
13 crore, man. We
went quite, and then also we had the problem is the logistics. 13 crores. We had already spent so much money on Harry Brook. Then it becomes hard to then.
We took Nicholas Puran also in that one. We took Nicholas Puran.
No, that was before Wala. We had let him go.
Then we sold him. Yeah.
So it becomes a lot of this becomes on when the player comes into the bucket and uska kya price jata and all of that, and then you have to like reset everything quickly.
And other teams will push the player up. उसमें danger हो जाता, like sometimes गलती से उन लोगों को मिल गया, then their price gets good, but normally they try to push the price up.
I think Delhi is known to be getting screwed over by teams that push prices up. Like सब उंगली करते हैं और वो चाचा हमेशा ऐसा
Yeah, that could be a thing. So yeah, but I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow, and then we'll see what the big names are tomorrow at 1 p.m. India time. Thank you so much for your time.
Go.
And take care. Have a good one. And jo bhi dekh rahe, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, and thank you for joining us. Take care, everyone. Have a good rest of the night.